Hello Aries, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of May. The months roll by so fast, I had to think about it for a second then. So what's coming in for you for May? Oh, there's something you have been very patient about, contemplating something that you've put a lot of energy into. It could be something to do with work and finance, or building relationships at work, or to do with what you invest in. It could also be something personal. I feel like you may be waiting to hear from someone, and you seem to be very clear about where you stand or how you feel. It may be something that's upset you or caused you to go quiet. It's something that you're very committed to there. So maybe something that you've been through didn't have the outcome that you desired. And but I do feel that it's made you look deeper at what you commit to and your commitment to yourself. So you might feel like it's your silence is redirecting your own focus, or your quiet time. Something about a contemplation and quiet time. And I feel like this is something that maybe has got under your skin, and you are seeking some clarity around what you have committed to. So you might be waiting for more information or waiting for someone to speak up. Ooh. And there it is. Cards have fallen. And it may be that the information that's brought to you in May is further confusing. Misinformation is what I'm getting from this, and due to kind of like smoke and mirrors, or not having the full picture, and then information being held back, or things that haven't been said, or some kind of delay. It feels like some kind of bottleneck in terms of choices and what can be said when communicating. There seems to be like almost like a standoff. Or that the information that is shared is naive or childish in some way. It's coming from a kind of a young point of view. Or there needs to be more maturity around it to see the wood for the trees. There needs to be more clarity around it. And I feel that it could be something that you've had to steer yourself away from, or choose a new direction, because it's something that I feel like it's deeply heavy on your heart somehow. It's something that's connected to your fears and your dreams at the same time. And something that you feel I heard it can make or break you in some way, and so your investment in it has been heavy or just very committed, and you may feel like there's aspects of what's been going on for you that has forced you to look at your lifestyle or habits in your lifestyle that may be holding you back in some way, and that might be something to do with your health, something that you are improving on. So that's good. So you're healing from something. You also may be healing from some kind of split in terms of the commitment to your dreams, or a trajectory that you were on, kind of like a timeline split thing. So maybe you have maybe in the last few months you've stopped or changed direction from something that you were very committed to, and so you've been like, it's a reassessment of what you're committed to. So you might be taking a different career path, or maybe choosing a new relationship, or it feels like you're embarking on something that you want to get some clear results from. Yeah, it does look like what you were waiting for in terms of hearing from someone, or hearing about a situation that may involve learning a huge spiritual lesson, or having some kind of breakthrough, or it could be to do with something, getting someone's blessing, or something being sanctioned, something religious or spiritual. Could be to do with courts, or something legal, some kind of contract. It seems that whatever that is that's going on for you in May, there's some kind of blockage, or something that needs to be unplugged or unblocked. It's a bottleneck. It's really got a bottleneck feeling. And so maybe you, or the person or people that you're dealing with, need to speak up. There needs to be conversations. Yet it feels at this time that it's easier to nurse the wounds and move away from conflict, and saying nothing is moving away from the conflict, but the original issue is still there. But maybe it's like a timing thing to take some time to contemplate your actions and the other people's actions, and how things are being handled. Tell me about this. Please, for Aries, highest good. And please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. See what else is going on for you in May. We're trying to decipher what's going on for you in May. Ooh, oh, wow. If this is not a career or purpose-driven thing for you, or if the purpose-driven thing is hooked up into or connected to a relationship or someone in your life who you were close to. This could well be about a very strong soul connection that you have with someone, and you assessing your own commitment to them, and then in turn, because of something that's not been said or something that's happened, you looking now at your commitment to yourself, and you'd definitely be dealing with a water sign here, Aries. Or a Capricorn or Aquarius. There is something that you need to look at in terms of a habit or something that's really not serving you, something that is keeping you chained or keeping you in poor health in some way. And this is something I feel that you want to, it's like you want to be further along, or you want to be more, you're intending to be more committed to your healing than anything else. And in doing so, I feel like that's making you stronger, and it will help you to show up as even more stable. And in stabilizing your own physical health, that's going to give you stabilization in your own emotions. It's going to give you emotional stability. That's the words I'm looking for. And that in turn is, I feel, setting you up for a more satisfactory home life. That you may also have some kind of suitor come in who ticks a lot of boxes for you, but you may also be a little guarded when that happens. And that, I feel, is because you are working on yourself, and you're working through it's almost like you're working through the fights that you have with yourself, self-talk, organizing, or defending how you want to go about something. Yeah, organizing that, like the defense mechanism around how you cope with things on a daily basis. So that might be a very strong theme in May, is looking at what your natural coping mechanisms are, and looking at how you justify them. So I can give you an example of that from my personal journey with that. So as a chocolatier, I tend to put things off that need doing by procrastinating, by going and making more delicious chocolatey things. And I have a sweet tooth, so that's my Achilles heel that I have to overcome, and to discipline myself to only be in the kitchen when I really need to, when I need to make some delicious truffles for places. So I tend to justify making them all the time because then I can offer them for sale. But sometimes I'm making them because I just want to taste test, because I want something sweet, which is my procrastination. And so I have to be real with myself and not self-sabotage. And I feel that that in general is a theme for many people in terms of how they cope with their coping mechanisms for general life, because life is very stressful sometimes and we have to deal with a lot. So getting it under control is a challenge, but I feel like it is one that you are really looking deeply into, arguing with the devil, arguing with the things that hold you back, arguing with yourself about your own habits, and wanting to set yourself up for success and healing with new habits. And I feel like that when that transition moment comes where you are really looking things in the eye that are holding you back, or that they may be inhibiting your energy level, you will have some kind of breakthrough. You'll take yourself into healing mode, and that will pull you through into a completely different space, and you will feel renewed. And that might involve some kind of spa treatment, or visit to water, or swimming, or visiting a lake, going on a lake, or a river. Something to do with water flow, maybe even taking a bath or a shower. Maybe when you shower, you cleanse all that old energies off and feel better. And there's something about a proposal. You may be attending an event or a wedding, or looking into some kind of business to do with housing, creating structure and form and stability for yourself through your choices. Maybe moving house or changing house. Ooh, and there is some kind of suitor, some kind of offer coming in for you, Aries. Someone who maybe lives in a different part of the world or a different state. So there might be something to celebrate there if you have done that healing work and are feeling ready to take something new on. There is someone coming towards you. So that's beautiful. As that feels a bit soulmatey, I'm going to pull some manifest soulmate oracle cards. See what that says. So that would be nice to top off May. If you've got the love offer coming in, possibly a proposition, or you might be going to a wedding or some kind of event, party. Something to do with family, something that's very heart fulfilling, like something that makes you feel proud. Maybe something to do with a family member. Oh wow, this soulmate card ties in, this one's for you, with what I was saying about self-talk and looking at your habits of what you justify in terms of the things that you do that are coping mechanisms. This says, stop criticizing yourself. You're perfect just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. And I feel like that's also, there is someone who loves you just the way you are. You are perfect just the way you are. And you might find yourself having a good cry in May. and then coming through the other side of that into a much like calmer space, and a space of more self-acceptance, deeper self-acceptance, and healing, doing healing work around self-acceptance. And so for the person who's coming into Aries life, we have a soulmate card. Where are they coming from? What's going on for them? So, ooh, never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. So this, I feel that whoever's coming in may have also been burnt or in love, or had experiences that have made them very cautious, and so they may want to start slow, even if their feelings are strong and fiery. They may want to temper themselves and stop themselves from like over expressing. They might want us to take it easy and see how things unfold. And so that also might apply to you. You may want to temper your initial desire to like jump in. having an Aries fiery approach, you might be more smoldery. And oh, this is beautiful. So the bridging soulmate card for you and this person is: the more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give to others. Oh, that's beautiful, Aries. And I would totally agree with that. I think that's a really good one for May. It feels like it fits with the theme. I'm going to give you a Sacred Power card as well, because I'm feeling generous. Yeah, please let me know in the comments how this resonates for you, what's going on in your life. This is the general energies for May. Oh, that's lovely. Angel assistance from the Sacred Power cards. So for May, you can call on your angels. And behind this angel's head is the Metatron symbol, which is actually my personal favorite angel, which is all about transformation. It's kind of death and renewal. And you may be working with crystals. You may be seeing rainbows. Rainbows will be a good sign for you. See rainbows in the sky. There's also the flower of life on this card as well. So sacred geometry. You may see sacred geometrical forms in mysterious ways. And feel like you may be seeing them or getting them in your dream time. Your dreams may be significant in May in terms of angel assistance. So you may be doing more healing in your dream time or in your meditation time than in your general everyday time. So you may sleep really deeply and awake and feeling very refreshed. Well, I certainly intend that for you, Aries. Have a lovely month of May. Mwah!